Hey everyone, it's Brody at Everything Board Games. Daily Magic Games sent me Songbirds, so let's get it to the table. Songbirds is a filler card game where you take turns playing cards to fill up a 5x5 map. The last card you have in your hand at the end of the game becomes your color, and you will score the points according to the placement of all those cards on the map of that color. To set up, place the berry tokens to form 5 columns and 5 rows, and then reveal their numbers. These are the points the winner will receive if they have the highest number of their cards in this row or column. One card will be drawn and placed in the middle. The remaining cards will be dealt out to the players. In a 2-player game, you will have 13 cards for each player, and in a 3-player game, you will have 9 cards. A 4-player game is a little bit different, and I will explain that later on. You will take turns placing a card into the forest, and the card has to be adjacent to a card that's already on there. Players continue to play cards until all the spaces in the forest or on the map are filled. At the end, players will have 1 card left in their hand, and this is their favored songbird, and they will score points according to that color. You will add up the points for each column and each row for each of the colors. Whoever has the highest number of points will win that berry token and that many points, and it will be placed on their color on the scorecard. If there's a tie, then these colors will be disqualified to receive the token, and the remaining colors will then be compared to see who has the highest. This rule makes the game very strategic because you can place other certain color cards in the way to cancel out each other, leaving a color of your choice to win the berry token. Remember, you can always change your color when playing because your color is only determined at the end of the game whichever card is left in your hand. You will add up all your points from the berry tokens that's on the scoring card, and then you will add it to the card that's left in your hand, and that will be your final score. It is possible that someone else chooses the same color as you, but you will score differently because of your final card. The player that holds the higher number will win. In a 4-player game, you will start the game with a crow card. The crow card will add more strategy as well. It'll give negative points to the player who's the strongest in each of the directions indicated. You can also add in the owl card. The owl card should never be saved for your last card because if it is, you will get 0 points and you will never win the game with that. But when played, you will replace a card that's on the map and take that card and replace it on an open space. This could move a certain color of your choice to a stronger position or move a color not of interest to a weaker position. But again, be smart because you don't know what color you are until the very end of the game. The game also has a solo variant and a co-op variant. These variations are fun, but I feel like the normal version is the best way to play this game. I love the fact that you don't know what color you are until the very end of the game. This makes it so you can change your strategy by playing certain cards in certain locations at certain times. The way that the setup is with the points on each column and row, it seems like it makes the game more puzzly and causes your brain to prioritize different moves that you might be thinking about because you want to try to get the most points, but if it's too hard, you might want to win other rows and let someone else use up all their good cards to take those. This game is an excellent family game, and I would pull this game out and play it with my grandma or my parents and people who only play card games. This game is also great to teach to the kiddos, especially for homeschooling, because you will have fun playing it as well as learning math and strategy at the same time. The game is very healthy for your brain and you're always calculating different possibilities and different moves while the other players are playing, so you're always engaged in the game. If you don't like math and you're not interested in doing all the calculations in your head, then this might not be the game for you. But for me, I love that, and this is an awesome game. Again, this is Songbirds by Daily Magic Games. If you like what you see, then go buy it.